Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Ready.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Set.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready, ready. Get the shoot, blue. Set.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Let's go. Black, 95. Ready?
On the gun, Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
33, yellow. Green jack.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left.
Set, go.
On third down, here's Rattler. Got a man, Bailey has it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Red, sight, red, 38.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Block 40. Slide through. Ready?
Rattler trying to get on 2nd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They send a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
They give to Irving to start this drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180! Scott!
Baker now from the gun. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180!
Running left, this is Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
180! What's up?
1st down. Here's Baker. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good. 180. What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Good. Hey, alert, alert. 180. Good.
Mayfield to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Good. 180. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Cut near the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
What's up?
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. 10 cycles.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, right 2. White.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Rob Flynn, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
180! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Kings!
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
On the double.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Down. 10 black. 12 red. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. There's a man on target to Johnson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Red. Yellow, blue.
Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing from the gun here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Throwing his Rattler. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Red, let's go. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Fury, yellow. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
180.
Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Baker now off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 10-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Snap, red. Set.
From the gun, Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go now. 10 black. Black shot. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the set.
2nd and 3 now.
Down. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. The Saints calling for a timeout. Their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Red 38. Yellow. Ready.
They are throwing it again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Green Jack.
Motion man sent left.
Set.
Rattler trying to get on second. Going deep here for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's complete. This is Olave. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get their first points of this game just before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 33. Ready?
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Set. Ready. 52.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Set.
Rattler now off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Down. 60 red. Hut.
Trying to run for it. Kamara. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Struggling to center it. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Partner, I'm going to be gracious, I think, and let you handle the explanation for this one.
No, I was going to let you do the same thing here, Kate.
I was just flashing back to, trying to decide what I wanted for dinner last night. Maybe this place. Oh, no, maybe this one. Come back, forth. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you cannot ever be indecisive. And the worst part is it cost them 2 points before the offense could even buckle their helmets and get on the field.
That penalty accepted.
Got it. Set. Hut. Black. 95.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
Running back motions right.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay,
Brock's
right?
pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Drill green. 45. White. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
180. Run, run, run. Stop.
2nd down. Mayfield to pass. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. Early movement along the right side. The flat comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Mayfield to throw again. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Baker throwing again. Got a man. This is Evans. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down throw here. Mayfield. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Baker now from the gun. That time hauled in by Godwin. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonas Saker. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
22. Ready?
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready? Go.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
On the ready?
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Set. Ready. Set.
Another run for Kamara. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Ready. 52. Boom.
Now motion him out of the backfield.
Cut.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got a man, Bailey has it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They've got first down here from the 36.
45. White.
Running back sent in motion.
Set.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Blue striker. Cut, cut.
From the gun, Rattler. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
At their own 13-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
For a first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The 41-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Right back to Irving now. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running room.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
The Saints' 45-yard line.
180!
From the gun, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Regular.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Baker. Taken in over the middle, it's Evans. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers clinging to a 1-point lead. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
They're going to pass it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
180!
Here he is to throw. Routes still throwing, and this is intercepted! That's Julian Blackman. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. the sting. Take the 6 off the board, partner. That was an interference-aided interception.
And he could be as upset as he wants that that play won't count for him or his team, but deep inside he knows that pick 6 probably doesn't happen without the interference on the play.
Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. They kept it on the ground as opposed to... Carrying it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
Buccaneers 17, Saints 9. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff.
We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. Drill 52. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Setting up to pass. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Saints.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
33, yellow. Steel, black. 10.
Back to throw. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard run.
Here's a design run. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.